During the interview where Harry interviewed the DoorDash president, which if you're interested in seeing that interview, you can click the card in the top right hand corner to do so, there was some talk about the DoorDash accept screen. What was pretty interesting is a lot of people had something to say about that in the comments section. So then we thought it would be an awesome video to compare the different accept screens from the different most popular delivery apps to see which one is exactly the most transparent when it comes to information they give you before you accept the delivery. And that's what we're going to do in this video. Hello everyone, this is Elijah with the Rideshare Guy. And in this video, we're going to be comparing the most popular delivery app accept screens and seeing exactly which ones are the most transparent in terms of giving us, the delivery driver, information. So exactly what information should be shown to us, the driver, before we accept a delivery on the screen. Here are some general features that we feel are very nice to have on the accept screen. Of course, if you have any more information that you would like to see, feel free to leave that in the comment section. Starting off is the full total earnings, the distance to the restaurant and to the customer, which store or restaurant you'll be picking up from. This is especially important because some restaurants have bad reputations and you may not even want to pick up from them at all or during a certain time of day, so it's important to know that information. Whether the order is a stacked order or batched order, how many orders are you picking up, how many items in each order. This is particularly helpful if you're doing a grocery delivery. How long it will take to complete the order, and when is the order expected by, and is there a tip included? With that being covered, we're now going to show an accept screen from each one of the most popular apps when it comes to food delivery. This is an accept screen from DoorDash. This is an accept screen from Ubereats. This is an accept screen from Grubhub. And this is an accept screen from Instacart. So how do these apps compare to each other? And most importantly, which app is the most transparent? Well, let's actually look at our comparison chart and line it up with the features that are very important and good to see on the accept screen before you accept the trip. Now we're going to briefly go through each app to see what it offers. So when we look at DoorDash, the time isn't shown, but they do show the time that they want the delivery done by. They show the distance provided. They do show the location, but it's map only. They don't show necessarily an address. They show the number of orders provided. They do show the earnings, and they do show the tips, which is included in the total, but sometimes it's unclear how big the tip will be. Now let's move on to Ubereats. They show the time. They don't show the time that it's promised by. They do show the distance. As far as the location goes, they do show the address and the cross street in addition to a map, which is pretty useful. They show the number of orders provided, or number of orders you'll be picking up rather. They show the total earnings, and they do show the tip, but it's included in the total. Now let's move on to Grubhub. They don't really show the time in any capacity. They do include the distance. They show the location, but just the restaurant address only. They show the number of orders provided, the total earnings, and it's unclear whether they show the tip or not, mainly because they don't make it clear. It doesn't say included tip or excluding tip. It just shows the total earnings, so you don't really know if the customer tipped or not. And lastly, we have Instacart. Instacart doesn't really show any time like Grubhub. It shows the distance provided. Location-wise, it shows the pickup and drop-off, which is pretty nice. They show the number of orders you'll have, the total earnings, and the tip is included in the total. And what's pretty interesting about Instacart is they actually do show the tip separate from the actual order. For example, in the screenshot, you see the Instacart payment is $11.54 and the tip is $5.46. So they show them separately, which is pretty nice. So now that we've compared those four app accept screens, which one is actually the most transparent? Well, I'm personally leaning towards Ubereats. It seems to show the most information to us based on the feature list that we went over at the beginning of this video. So I would say that Ubereats is the most transparent, but hopefully over the course of time, all these apps will implement all these things, because I do feel that every one of these features should be known to us, the driver, in terms of transparency, so we can know what we're getting into before we accept that delivery. But that does it for this video. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below, as well as subscribe if you're new and hit that bell notification so you can be notified when we drop another video. We release new videos every single week, so don't forget to check in for the next one and give this video a thumbs up if you found value in it. This has been Elijah with the Rideshare Guy. Be safe, be profitable.